Okay, so this is going to be a bit of a stream of consciousness because, I'm a prep-minded kind of guy. I pay attention to the political landscape. I pay attention to what I'm seeing in society and that type of thing. And I think everybody knows what time it is in this, that anybody who doesn't have their head up their rear end and has any kind of survival instinct knows what time it is, in the sense that things are on the edge of going very bad in multiple ways here in America. There's increasing government encroachment. There's corporations stepping in where the government doesn't have authority and claiming authority to censor points of view and things like that. And I'm not trying to get too deep into talking about that per se, but the prepper community and how they react around it is, I think it's Full Spectrum Survival. That channel. And I don't mean to just rip the guy. I think he's genuine in what he's saying. Canadian Prepper, Southern Prepper 1. I think that guy's absolutely genuine. Let me think here. There's a guy, I don't know how you say his last name, but Jeremiah Babe or Jeremiah Babe or whatever. There's some economic prepper type YouTubes. I think one of the most even-handed guys out there is Pinball Preparedness, though. And I've even had to slack off listening to him. But there's a lot of... He's not among the doomer porn that I'm talking about. And I think I've been caught up in that same kind of mindset where you get so narrow-focused. And if I pause, I'm taking a swig of my energy drink here. A guy can get so narrow-focused that you kind of lose being able to enjoy life. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't pay attention. I'm saying to the people who know what's going on, to the people that know it's going to get bad if things continue in the direction that they are going, you do have to kind of pull your head up from this feeling of being underwater and this stress of things are going to go to crap. We've constantly got to be preparing for things to go to crap. Not because it's something, don't be serious about it, but it's man, it could get extremely bad. And I'm prepping in that way for it to be that way. But I'm trying to not be at such a heightened level of stress and anxiety that I give myself some kind of mental contagion over it. There's got to be some level of watching out for your mental health that goes along with being a prepper and paying attention to what's happening. Because for instance, Full Spectrum Survival, every day he's warning his listeners about, today is something about Alaska being attacked or something, and everybody's got their sphincter in a quiver over the 24th of this month. And I don't know if anything's going to or not going to happen. If you hear rumblings about that, take note of it, but don't obsess about it, because it's, and I used to do this stuff. I'm talking about a mentality that I have had, that you can get so obsessed over it and so bent out of shape that you can't even enjoy your home life. You need to prepare, and you need to prepare for, if you have the money, to prepare for people in your life that you want to help out. And for a long period of time, you need to be learning skills. You need to be buying supplies that you can't get again. Stuff that you can't just make on the fly. And, so it's not saying to drop the ball on preparing, but I'm saying you need to be able to do that and not live in a state of just anxiety about the world. Because it's going to do what it's going to do. And I think your family deserves better. I think my family deserved better. I mentioned this the other day about just trying to unplug. I was talking to my wife, and I told her I was just trying to unplug from the political just craziness that is going on. Now, I still pay attention to some degree. I'll still listen to, like Tim Pool, or, every once in a while I'll turn on Alex Jones, and I know people are like, oh, well, you're talking about getting out of the deep end of the pool and then turning on Alex Jones and hearing a bunch of conspiracy crazy. You'd be surprised how much of that is backed up by fact. But I digress. I am trying to not live in a constant state of just mentally being pressed and stressed about stuff. So I've been paying more attention to just podcasts of stuff that I like to listen to. Stuff about building skills. Bushcraft, survival skills, gear reviews, learning to DIY and repurpose materials, and that type of thing. Just because, why would you not just want to, build your skills and get the ball rolling with, none of the stress? Quit obsessing about how everything's going to go to crap, and I better not have any aspirations in life because things are just going to go to crap, so I might as well just keep preparing for, the whole economy to collapse. And it might. I'm not saying it won't, but, I guess I'm saying find a way to live your life without living it completely stressed out. That's kind of what I've been doing for the last few months. You'll probably hear some more prepper-minded stuff on my channel. But, I guess what I'm saying is take some mental breaks. Take a mental health thing. Get into some kind of thing to physically bolster your life. Do something that's productive, because being bent out of shape about how the world's going isn't productive. It might keep you on task buying crap, but you're going to, when I was really been out of shape, I wasn't really even doing any physical things other than buying crap. If you're just buying crap, that's all it's going to be, crap. You need to get your gear out and use it. You need to get experience out in the woods. If you've never, shot and skinned out an animal and cooked it over an open fire, go do that. You'd be surprised how much stress that takes off of you. So I guess this short stream of consciousness rant here is simply to say, find something to move the needle without stressing yourself out. Find some way to just engage with the world, go do something fun with your freaking family. Instead of spending $300 on dry goods this month, just for 1 month, make it a point to go and take your family on a trip and do something. Maybe you'll benefit from the exercise. I just can't sit around and listen to how bad the world's going every day on all these prepper channels on YouTube, because it doesn't do anything for me. It literally just stresses me out and makes things just seem more dire. I would like to have the hope that my kid will have a future, preferably not in some third world sewer that we would devolve into. So in the midst of prepping to take care of your family and the things going on, do some stuff to just live your freaking life. I guess that's what I'm saying. You live your life while you're knowing what time it is. You can know things are going on and still have quality of life, because it's hard to have that if you're just constantly, listening to this, be it true or untrue or speculation, just stressful events and news all the time. So do yourself a favor and do your family a favor and go do something that just contributes to having memories. Maybe you won't, you may not have another time to make those memories. So, yeah, just that, I guess that's it. That's my rant.